Alright, so I got a lot of questions about the green smoothie that I've been taking as part of my New Year's cleanse, so I thought I'd go ahead and make a video to show you guys exactly what it consists of. So basically our key ingredients are going to be 100% orange juice, one whole apple, one whole pear, you could use whatever kind of apple or pear you'd like, one whole avocado, a quarter of a pineapple, one whole mango, a kiwi, some honey as a natural sweetener, and then some ground flaxseed. This is flaxseed that I got from GNC. You can get this from pretty much any vitamin or nutritional shop. And then, of course, 2 cups of kale. So the best way to start out doing this is to go ahead and put your orange juice in first. You know, measure out about what you think is a cup. And you may also need to add some water because this can get kind of thick. It has a thickness similar to a milkshake, but a consistency that is kind of like orange juice with a lot of pulp in it. So you may or may not want to have some water available to add to it to kind of get it the consistency of your liking. Go ahead and start out with your kale first because this is going to require the most blending to really smooth out. So start out with a little bit of that and we'll add the rest as we go. So this is a Ninja blender that I have. This is really good for what they call complete juicing, which is juicing that leaves the rind. So you notice that like with my apples I left the rind on there, with the pears I left the rind on there. With the mango you don't want to do that, that's a little too thick, and of course you don't want to do that with a pineapple. But you go ahead and just kind of start pulsing that up. Get it down a little bit, put the rest in there. While you're at it, go ahead and add your kiwi and your avocado. And top back on. Let that go, take it off, and then you just kind of continue at that. You know, you put your big stuff in now, the mango, your apples, and then once this thing starts getting kind of full, you know, continue to blend a little bit. At this point, now that you've got some substance to it, you're going to want to go ahead and add in your ground flaxseed. This also takes quite a bit of blending to really get it mixed through. It's got a consistency similar to maybe like flour or brown sugar. You know, you want to go ahead and put a generous amount in there right on top. This is also a good time to go ahead and add your honey. You can add as much of this as you'd like to. You know, I prefer just doing like a teaspoon of honey. And that does make it a little bit sweeter. It's already pretty sweet with all the fruit in it. And then last but not least, we'll go ahead and add our whole apple, as well as a little bit of cotton, hush buddy, as well as a little bit of water. And then this should pretty much complete it. You know, you just kind of take it down from there. You know, kind of take a peek. Looks pretty good. This is probably going to be a little thick, but personally I kind of like it like that. You might find that too, you know, this will yield about 2.5 servings. You might pour it, stick it back in the fridge. You may want to add a little bit of water and put it on the blender before you continue to pour it out. You know, just kind of pour it, get it going. There's a lot of pulp in there. You know, so like I said, if you don't like it thick like this, you may want to add a little bit more water. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that because that's a little bit thicker than I like it too. So put that back in there. I use my water glass. You know, just a little bit of water. I mean, you don't want it really watered down. that will help with the consistency a lot. Pop it off, it should be pretty good with that. Yeah, there we go. And there you go. That's all there is to it. And tastes awesome. You know, it's also good if you put some ice in there or use cold water. But honestly, it's fine just like that. And that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, let me know.